Every man should be drinking hot cocoa every single morning, especially if you partied hard in your 20s. You're going to want to listen to this because as a pancreatic cancer researcher, I bet you didn't know that a Harvard study recently came out and showed that polyphenols in hot cocoa can stimulate stem cells to be released from the bone marrow. And those stem cells will enter your blood circulation and travel all over your body to areas that need fixing. For example, your liver, drinking a lot, or you
Think about a child you love. Now take away their clean clothes, access to water, and the roof over their head. Take away their safe route to school, most meals, and all snacks.
No, what the hell? What the hell?
You dream in stars and dive into the deep, fixing the world of restless sleep. Your heart's ungiven, no matter the strain, building your legacy through blood and brain. You feel it move it fire in your soul. The kindness of a broken heart. You reach the sky, no one says you're headed to the nowhere. So know what the hell we think in your eyes as you laugh into daylight blinking. Every day's a question, always in your eyes. Always feeling the strong.
Hold on, I'm still working on this.
And there are times when I walk into a new
Come on, right there. Alright, I think that's live. Wait a minute. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Seven lights still flying high. I get it. I think that's it. You're the one. Every day's a question. All right. Good morning. Or should I say good evening? Oh, I need a calculator. I need the calculator. There it is. Move that over to there. Slide that up to there. There we go. And I think We are ready to roll. I got to turn the volume down on this thing. There we go. Got the volume turned down on that. I think we're ready to go. Good evening, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. Yeah, yes, I'm looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week. Now, 1% a week does come to over 50% a year, and yes, I've heard it over and over and over again. Nobody gets 50% a year. I know, I've heard it. You don't need to tell me no one gets 50% a year. I've heard it before. Let's get the ball rolling, see who's in the house, and say hi to those that are here tonight. Uh-oh, wait a second. No, that's good. Okay, chat right there. Who's there? Nobody's there yet. All right. So who do we have in the house? We have Jenny. How's it going, Jenny? We have line of I can't have Avery. I can't even read that. Why can't people have normal names like Tim, John, Jim, Chantel? Simple, easy names. Okay, so we got Jules, we got Cam, we got Rick. Good evening. What do we have over here? Over here we have a lot of people. Holy cow! Everybody just showing up. All right, we have Miko. What's happening, Miko? Yareli. Okay. Penn Mendoza, okay, Tommy, Joseph, movement, and I have no idea what that means. Movement and read. No, did. Sweet Dan, what's going on? Tracy, M. Wesley the Fluffy. Okay, John, Cam, Cooney. Ran, what's happening, Ran? Okay, Yukiha Blow Joezy. I have no idea how to read that. Dave, Jahander, Kai Bishop. Yahander, all right. Sweet Dan, thank you. Pretty Doll, Jose, Prairie, Pierre, Casey. What's happening, Casey? No Chaser 07. Okay. And Justice for One. Okay, interesting name. Joe Wetz. Nice seeing there, Mr. Joe. Panty Knitterfit. Okay. John Didier, nice to see you. Dr. Micro? Dr. Micro. Okay. Pepsi Phil. What's happening, Pepsi Phil? Nazi. The Nazi's here. Okay, weird name. All right, whatever. Slow rolling 65. Gilbert. Me's here. Me. Hey, me, what's happening? Jay Burst. Okay. John Didier, thank you. You're welcome. Jose, nice to see you. Michael James. Better now. Volume is good. Cool. Jose, good evening, Jose. Lego, can you give me 2 stocks to invest in? No, I cannot. See, Lego, I know absolutely nothing about you. So for me to tell you what to invest in would not do you or me any good at all. Okay, you want to have a conversation, great. Drop me your phone number. I will personally call you myself. Seriously, I'm not going to pass you off to someone else. I will personally call you and you and I can chat. My first garden tomato. Cool beans, late start. Yeah, I see that one. Who do we have down here? Down here, we have Jimmy Warren, Shaba. I think I can wrestle you easily. Okay, thank you. Doug Fryer, nice to see you, Doug. Dr. Corey's in the house. Good evening. Now, do we not have to call you doctor anymore, considering you're retired? Lucky Gunner, how you doing, Lucky Gunner? All right, who else we have? Daniel, nice to see you, Daniel. CSCO earnings, okay. Welcome to Ant World. Back again. Nice to see it. All right. Who do we have over here? All right. Over here, Mike Craggy. Daniel. Daniel wants to take a look at... Let's pull this up. Daniel wants to take a look at Cisco. CSCO. And he said something about earnings today. Okay. All right. Earnings. Nifty. All right. Wait a second. We're not done yet. We got some more people over here. Now, I got 9 cameras going. So it's 13 different channels. So give me a little bit of slack. I can't get to every single question as soon as you throw it up there. So give me a little bit of time, and I will get to each and every question as the day progresses. Sit tight. Derek will look at Procter & Gamble in a minute. Let's just say, who's on camera number 1? Come on down. Who do we have? We have Gen X 67. Woohoo! King Sosa, Parker, Sergio, West, the Fluff. Okay. Bonehead, John Bohe, back again, I see. Nice. West, nice to see you. Cheese, James Taylor. Oh, I like JT. V-Bud, what's going on? Bigfoot, hey, we found Bigfoot. He's over on camera number 1. Rob, Samuel, Mr. Blackberry, Ryan Reddy, Brett, John. You're starting to show earlier than before. Yeah, John, my girlfriend put her foot down and say, no more of this 9 o'clock crap. You're going on at 8, so you'll be done by 10:30. No, so yeah, I used to get done around midnight, and she got all unhappy about that. What about time for me? Okay, well, no, so early. Now it's not so late. All right, anyway, sorry about that. Beto, Nuber, Apex, Dina, nice to see you, Dina. Steve C, Rochambeau, back again, dude. It's an uncomfortable game, but hey. Niji, what's happening, Niji? Dennis, Jojo, Nick, Yahanda Pasha, good evening. Duga, Feta Malik, Steve, Cooney, Pierre, bonjour Pierre, comment ça va toujours, bonsoir. Meatball, evening James, nice to see you, Cam. Joe Wetz, nice to see you. Sam, Ron, Mr. Grato, okay. Okay, Sam, I got that one. Pappy, nice to see you. D&D-Trader, okay. Okay. 24U, what is that? I have no idea. Penny's mom, nice to see Penny's mom. Carrie, come. I missed some. Derek, nice to see you. Derek, we will take a look at Procter & Gamble in a minute. Zulinder, okay. Brian, Cool Breeze, nice to see you. Maria, nice to see you. YY. New here, what are we talking about? All right, YY, I have no idea. We're going to call you Yo-Yo. YY, Yo-Yo. All right, anyway. So what we're doing here is we're looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week trading strategy created for a 9-year-old using nothing but pre-qualified dividend stocks jumping in just before the EX date because stocks have a tendency to go up just before the dividend is paid. And then we use a simple trading strategy to allow us to capture 1% simply, safely, predictably every single week. Yes, I know 1% a week, 50% a year. Nobody gets that. I know. What's wrong with MWF, Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Nothing wrong with Monday, Wednesday, Friday at all. Nice, let's rock. You got it. Watch Dell, open 500. Woohoo! We'll take a look at Dell next. Okay, who came up with that? Stock Banger. All right. Jimmy Warren, we'll take a look at JP Morgan in a bit. So that's everybody. We said hi to everybody that I can see. Like I said, there's 13 different channels that we're doing live on. So hi, everybody, wherever the hell you are in the world. Let's keep a couple of things in mind. Number one, you don't have something nice to say. Don't say anything at all. You really don't need to be here. There's a lot of people that want to be here, to want to learn what I'm actually giving to you for free. So that being said, try to be nice. Ask good quality question. Try to ask it just once. Like I said, there's 9 different cameras, which means I have 9 different screens to read 9 different whole shitload of questions. So as we progress, everything will come into view, just like a good movie. It all comes together at the end. The girl gets the guy. They float off to paradise and a sunset beach, whatever. Let's get the ball rolling. First on the list, you're going to see as I progress, I'm always doing the same things over and over and over again. There is no special secret, okay? The company is profitable or it's not. The company has dividends or they don't. They have weekly options or they don't. They're going up or they're going down, one or the other. Stocks do 2 things, then they only do two things. They go up, they go down. They do not come to your house, make you dinner, take the dog for a walk, trim the trees, mow the lawn, take the trash. They don't do anything. They go up, they go down. If you like the company, great. It's a simple step-by-step process. Step number 1 is the belief that you can actually trade your own money and be responsible for the outcome of your own investing. That's number 1. Because again, you got 2 choices. That's it, 2. And don't think, well, I'm special, I get more. No, you don't. You got 2 choices. 2, do it yourself. Give up accountability, let someone else do it for you. That's it. Invest the money yourself, or give up accountability and let someone else do it for you. What do we have over here? Got someone over here making noise. What do we have over here? John Bohe. All right, Jules, Cam. Okay, what are you guys doing over here? You're on the other channel. All right, what's wrong? We got that one. All right, all right, all right, all right. Why are you guys over here? Zihan, sir, just give me a date when Bitcoin goes. Definitely wrong place, sir. I don't do Bitcoin. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, what the hell happened there? All right, there we go. All right, I don't do Bitcoin. I don't do Forex. I don't do futures. I do investing in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow. That's it. Weekly cash flow dividend stocks. That's it. Let's turn the fan up. Let's get a little warm in here. All right, that being said, first on the list, we have Cisco, CSCO. As you see, as I progress, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. It's always going to be the same things over and over and over again. This morning on my live show, yes, I do trade live, and yes, it is a paid group. No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. But my live trading group this morning, we went through 3 accounts in less than 18 minutes. That's it, less than 18 minutes, 3 accounts. How much money weekly income on 20,000? Okay, dude, if you can't count, okay, 1% is 1%. So $20,000, 1%. Every single week is $200 a week. That's 1% on a $20,000 investment if you do it properly. Okay, it's an easy strategy. Sit tight, hang out, you'll see how it unfolds. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Yay! All right, anyway, 2 to 4 seconds. That's it. 2 to 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You ready? Can you count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Watch here. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up. That's it. Less than 4 seconds. Does it pass? Well, it's getting kind of high. See, here's the high of the year, and we're right here. Can it keep going up? I don't think so, because look at this. I want to zoom into this, because this is still step number 1. I want to zoom into the last 30 days, and that's a hell no. 30 days ago, we're way down here at 108. We shot up to 123. That's a $15 increase. $15 on a $123 stock is over 13, 14%, something like that, in 30 days. So ask yourself the question. If you bought something 108, it jumps up 15%. You going to take those profits, or are you going to let them ride? Think about it, because you're not the only person playing this game. As a matter of fact, 36 million shares traded today. So what do you think you're going to do? It's a $123 stock. 36 million shares traded today. I sure don't think my 2,000 or 3,000 is going to affect that at all. Okay, but it either makes sense or it doesn't. So I'm going to say no to Cisco for this week. The reason being, she jumped up 15%. I want to wait for profit taking for her to come back down, and I'll jump back in. No to Cisco for today. Derek, Procter & Gamble. Didn't we do Procter & Gamble last night? I think we did. I think so. Let's check it out. Remember, 4 seconds. Ready? Here we go. High, low, was, is, down, up, down, up, down. What's going on there? Less than 4 seconds. Does it meet it? Okay, we're not at the high. We're not at the bottom. We're somewhere in the middle. All right, great. What does that tell me? That tells me I go to step number 2. Okay, step number 2 is, are the numbers working in my favor? Am I getting my 1%? What am I buying it for? 144, 144, 144, 144. That's the current price. So if I buy it tomorrow morning at 144, the 144 is going for 95 cents, not quite 1%. So that's a no for this week. Hold on. We're going to change from 14 August, which is 2 days away, and we're going to jump to 21 August, which is next Friday. Okay? So, next Friday, what does that number look like? Get rid of that one. Next Friday, let's see what next Friday looks like. Okay. The 144s, 175, that's over 1%. Okay, great. Well, let's go back to the chart now. Step 1, 1 year chart, high, low, all that stuff. Step 2, check out the numbers. Am I getting my 1%? Great. Now I want to dive deeper, take a better look at the chart. The first 5 or 10 seconds looking at the chart is just to see, is it right where I want it? Well, kinda, but it's a whole year. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What's going on there? It's a whole year. I can't really see what's going on. So let's break it down to the next 90 days. So we're going to go from 1 year down to 90 days. Okay. 90 days ago, we're looking at this. Now I'm looking at the exact same thing. High, low was, is, what is the flow? That's going to be a no. I don't have to go any further because I'm seeing this right here, the top, and she's dropping. Next. Get used to saying that. Next. I check every single Sunday night to see how many new stocks have they added. As of this week, there's 11,500, I think it's 19, 11,519 different companies. That's a lot. How do you decide who to jump into? I don't know. Well, I decide very easily. Number one, I only stick to a small group of stocks. The dividend kings, the dividend aristocrats, the dividend champions, the dividend contenders, and then anything on Warren Buffett's list. If it's good enough for Warren, it's good enough for me. But those dividend lists I gave you, the kings, aristocrats, champions, contenders, those companies, about 350 of them, consistently increase their dividends, which means they're increasing their profits for more than 10 to 20 years. Okay, some of them as much as 7 decades. 70 years, that's a lot. Okay, so that being said, let's go on to the next one. The next one, we did Procter & Gamble, we did Cisco. Dell, Stock Banger 23 wants to take a look at Dell. What does Dell have for us today? DELL. No. That was quick. Not even 2 seconds. Do you know why? Because once you take a look at the chart, you have a good idea of what the stock is doing. Where does it look like it's going? Well, it's not that difficult to see. We're at the high of the year. And I don't know about you, but I've never, ever, ever, ever heard anybody say, hey, Dell is awesome. It's at the high of the year. Let's buy it. Anybody ever hear that? I've never heard it. I've always heard buy low, sell high. Never have I heard buy high and wait for it to go higher. No. So no for Dell. Sorry, dude. Let's go to the next one. Come on down. 6 new messages. What do we got? I got that one. Got that one. That's a no. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Yes, that's a no. Carolina, how you doing? How many contracts do you recommend first-time buyer? Okay, Caroline, I don't recommend anything. Honestly, I don't. I don't make recommendations. I'm here to help you look at what you like. And I'm showing you what I do for me to gain 1% every single week. It's not a suggestion for you to do anything. My only thing is that I want you to walk away and ask yourself a few questions. Question number 1 should always be, does it make sense? That should be question number 1. Does it make sense? And then question number 2 should be, do I like this company? Well, yeah, I do like Dell. Do I like Dell at this current price? Hell no, it's $4.84 a share. I like Dell when it was down at 100. I'm not too fond with it being way up here in the 400s because I just want to jump in, grab 1% and jump out, but I'm not going to buy at the high of the year. To me, that doesn't make any sense. I'll wait for the profit taking, then I'll jump in and play with it, but not this week. All right, so no to Dell. Who else do we got? I missed last night's show. Sorry about that, Derek. 29 comments were sent in the last 5 minutes. Why not send one too? But 200 is less. But 200 is less. Yeah, I'm aware of that. All right. Okay, Zihan. I'm not quite sure who taught you how to do math. When you asked me, what could you expect with a $20,000 investment? Well, 1% of 20,000 is $200. I know it doesn't sound grandiose or what you're looking for, but here's the thing. $200 every single Friday will come up to over 10,000 by the end of the year. And I don't know if you know this, but 10,000 is a 50% return on a $20,000 investment. Not that I'm telling you to do anything. I'm just, numbers are what the numbers are. Okay, it either makes sense or it doesn't. Let's keep on keeping on. What do we have next? Down here we have JP Morgan. I didn't forget you there, Jimmy. JP Morgan. Let's do this one. JP Morgan. Let's go. I'm going to hit the button. Count. How long does it take you to see the chart? You ready? Here we go. No! That was less than 2 seconds. I don't buy at the high. Who came up with JP Morgan? Jimmy Warren. Okay, Jimmy, don't get me wrong. I like JP Morgan, I do. But I'm not buying at the high of the year. It just doesn't make sense to me. All right? 22 band weight. Okay, how you doing? Okay. One Hassan. Okay, nice to see you too. All right, what do we have over here? Missed last night. Okay, how many contracts? Uh-oh, I did the wrong thing. Keep hitting the wrong damn button. See that? I hit the wrong button all the time. All right, let's what we got here. All right, next. Hey, Zoom is not working. What do you mean Zoom is not working? Sit tight for a second. Give me 1 second. Zoom. Copy invitation. Get rid of that. Bring that back up. Let's go over to here. Let's go over to Zoom. Let's go over to there. Let's click and paste and send. All right, it's on its way. So that should work. All right, now that being said, let's go over to here and see what the hell we're doing. End meeting for all. Okay, out of that way. Okay, there we go. Start. Camera. Start again. And chat. There we go. It seems to be working now. Mike, nice to see you there, Mike. Make sure you got any questions, Mike, unmute your camera. Unmute your phone and just speak up, okay? All right, so I think it's working now. Okay, David, Dr. Corey, give Jose a happy birthday. Jose, happy birthday. Your thoughts on Celestica? CLS. What the hell is CLS? CLS. Here we go. All right, interesting. First thing I want to see, as always, the top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. What's going on right there? 339. The 340s are 1030. That's over 3%. Ooh. Now, I have no idea who this company is. I'm just looking at the numbers. That's it. Just looking at the numbers. That's what it's doing. This is what it's costing. This is what they're giving me. And that is over 3% if you like this company. I got to do that part really slow because some people just don't get it. I'm not making recommendations. Someone else asked me about this. Jack did. Jack, where are you, Jack? Jack asked me, what do I think about it? Okay, I'm just looking at the numbers. You really want to go a deep dive? Well, for that, we're going to go over to Yahoo Finance. And then we're going to put that right in here. What is it called? What is it again? CLS. Okay. CLS. And here on Yahoo Finance, this is where you do your deep dive to see if everything makes sense. Okay. Well, here it is right here. CLS. Okay. It gives me the movement. 1 month. Okay. 1 month. 6 months. Year to date. Okay. 5 years. Okay. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. This is the information that I want to get to. Earnings per share. Are they making money or are they losing money? Earnings per share, $8.54. So they are making money. Okay, fine. That's working. Now, how deep do I want to go? Okay, do I want to look at the statistics? Well, the statistics give me information like What is the cap, the market cap? How much of the market does this company have? Okay, well, you have 39 billion. Okay, now I want to slide down a little bit. Profit margin 7%. Okay. The 52-week change, it's up 19%. Okay. What else are we looking at? Quarterly revenue growth, 62%. That's nice. You can go into here and check out all the interesting information. Quarterly revenue growth up 62. Profit per share, $135 per share profit. Well, that's not bad at all. Okay, but just keep going down. Find out the questions that you need to know in order to be comfortable with this choice. That's it. Okay, they don't have dividends, so it wouldn't be on my list, but it's on Jack's list. All right, so let's go out of it. Get out of this. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at your last 90 days. What do you think? That's pretty easy to see. The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up. Well, you got your 3 days, 1, 2, 3, right there, and you got that big gap. Let me zoom into that a little closer so you can actually see the gap down. Okay, here we go. 30-day bottom, 30-day top, shoots up, big gap down. Then we have 1, 2, 3 days going up. All right, so she is going up, but do you like this company? Do you like it enough to put your own money on the line saying, hey, I want to buy this company? It's a choice that only you can make. And no, I'm not giving suggestions, but let's do this one, see what the numbers look like. I'll go over to here. Covered call, there it is. Glasses so that I can see. The 340. There it is. Confirm and send. Come down to there. And now, oops, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to do snipping tool. Snipping tool, there it is. I gotta snip this one so Jacob has it so he has something to look at. There we go. And there it is, right there, all the way down to there, right there. Okay, and it's CLS. Okay, I want to save it, and then I can just pass along to those. Okay, 812. 812 2026. Okay, number one. Awesome. So I think I'm gonna do it that way from now on. All right, so that being said, let's take a gander. Let's get this out of there. Bring this back up to there. Now I want to bring the calculator up. Now, let's take a look at what is the rate of return for 1 week. One covered call, CLS, 21 August, that's next Friday. The 340 call option, we're currently sitting at 339.15. So the 340 is not that far off. Okay. 1,389 is the profit. 32,000 is the investment. What is the rate of return? So to find that out, we take the total profit, 1,389, put it into the calculator, 1,389, and then we want to divide it by, you ready? The cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, 32,611. Terribly sorry if it's a big number. 32,611 gives me a rate of return for 1 week for CLS at 4.2%. 4.2% for 1 week, if you like CLS. So let's save this one. 4.2.
2.1 for this week.
I got 4.2.
No, for this week. For 2 days.
Really? 4.1 for 2 days?
No, 2.1.
Oh, 2.1 for 2 days.
4 point for next week, yeah.
Okay. All right, thanks. That one less thing that I have to do. All right.
Don't try to take your job.
You can have it. It's not a job, it's an adventure. All right, there we go. We did that one right there. Come on, right there. There we go. That's while that's setting up. Make sure it sets up. There it is right there. We said CLS, right? CLS. And, oh, come on. There it is right there. CLS. Nice. One covered call. CLS. 21 August 26th. That's the next Friday. Not this Friday. Next Friday. The 340 call option. We're at 339. It's what is that? 82 cents? It's got to go up 82 cents. If it goes up 82 cents, I'm going to walk away with, what was that again? Almost $1,400. It's $1,389 for one contract. Now, granted, one contract is $32,000. Now, for some of you, you may think that's a lot of money. But here's the thing. I'm retired. I'm 62. I put in 5 decades. If you don't know what 5 decades is, let me do this. You ready? That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I put in 50 years into the American economy. That's 5 decades. Why did that just turn off? What the hell's going on down there? Connect. Uh-oh. Incorrect input or not connected to the same network. Oh, please try again. Well, imagine that. Well, no, that's not good. Close all windows. Close all windows. Let's try this one more time. One more time. If we try, there it is right there. Okay, move that. Get that out of the way. Put that right to there. And there we go. All right, so what did I say it was? 4.2? 4.2. All right. $4.2. Why is that so small? Let's get that bigger. There we go. Come on. Big. There we go. 4.2. That information that we need. All right, CLS number 1. Yay. All right. Next one. Come one, come all. Who walk or crawl? All right, what do we got? Keen Vision. What's happening? Nice to see you, Keen Vision. Ever Chargers. Nice to see you. Philly Gent 6. Philly Gent 6. Okay. All right, so that's my thoughts on CLS. Not that it's a tip. Not that it's a recommendation. It's an observation. Get that? Observation. I don't make recommendations, but I do make observations. I do. It's an observation, not a demonstration. Okay. MP, Intuit. Ooh, Intuit. What's the ticker symbol? CLS. What company are we working on right now? Where the hell are all these people coming in from? Okay. That's a no. How many contracts? Okay, VTI. What the hell is VTI? All right, VTI. Let's take a look. VTI. Hell no. 2 reasons. Number 1, it's at the high of the year. Number 2, it's a monthly option. I don't do monthly options. Rule 4. Who came up with VTI? Knowledge. Rule 4. Weekly options only. Thank you. Cintas. Mr. Mark. Cintas. C-I-N-T-S. C-N-T-A-S. No. CTAS. There it is. Cintas. Here we go. Easy to see, right? The top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Well, that's easy to see right there. 203. That, whoa, wait a minute. We're at 204 now, so the 205 is going, You like that one? It's not giving me 1%. Right now, it's at 204. Okay? So, The 205's giving me 135 to 330. Okay, maybe. All right, there we go. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. Let's do this. Last 30 days. Okay, that's easy to see. Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up. Okay, up, down, up. Makes sense. So let's do this one, C-test, if you like C-test. Always ask that question. Do I like this company enough to put apples? Do I like this company enough to put my own money into it? Never, ever invest in anything you don't understand. What company are you working on now? CTAS. C-T-A-S. All right, 203. We're going to do the covered call. Let's move this over to there. The 205, there it is. Confirm send. Let's drop this down to there so I can get a snippet. Snippet, here we go, right there. Snippet number 2, and we're going to do 8, 12, 26, number 2. Eight, 12, 20, 26. There we go, number 2. All right, let's get rid of this. Bring that back up to that. Bring up my calculator. All right, let's do this one. Are you ready? One covered call, C-test, if you like syntax. 21 August, that's next Friday. The 205 call option is paying $381. I got to cough up 20 grand. What is the rate of return? Let's find out. Find out my rate of return, take my profit, 381, and we're going to divide that by cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. 20 grand. Ouch, that hurt. Not as young as I used to be. All right, so I'm going to divide it by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. 1.9%. 1.9% for 1 week. You either make sense, you either like the company, or it don't, and it doesn't. It never did, never will. Hey, whatever. 1.9%. There we go. While that's loading up, let's kill all that stuff over there. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back to that. That's ready to go. And here it is right here. Syntax. C-T-A-S. Whoops. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Now touch me, baby. Can't you see? All right, here we go. One covered call. Syntax, C-T-A-S. 21 August. That's next Friday. Okay, a week away. The 205 call option, we're currently sitting at 204.07, so it's got $1 to go up. Can it go up $1 in 1 week? It's a yes, it's a no, I don't know. Do you like it? 381, 20,000 for 1.9%. You got to put your money somewhere. Think about it. Okay? You're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Okay? You pay your bills, you take the money and you put it away somewhere so that when you get older, like me, you can retire comfortably, live and do nothing. I worked in my garden today. That was it. Okay, I worked in my garden, putting one of those raised beds together. I got 2 of them done. I got 2 more to go. It's just one of those things. Anyway, so 1.9% was it? That's about right there. Okay. That's number 2 for the evening. What else we got? What do we got for number 3? I can't read that. What is that? Geet RSI? How you doing? All right. So that was my take on those. What do we have next? Okay, we did Cintas. What company are you working on right now? All right. That was Cintas. What do we have next? What's the ticker symbol? CTAS. Love and don't hate. Oh, love and don't hate. Intuit. INTU. INTTU. Oh, let's try that one more time. INTU. Enter. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. Check this out. Are you ready? Intuit. The top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, sideways. Big drop, back up, back down, back up. All right, well, look at that right there. Is that enough to keep on keeping on? Well, look at it. Okay, 90 days ago, we're at 500. Now we're at 330. So it has room to run for the next couple of weeks. So let's zoom into that a little closer to see if it makes sense. Before I do that, let's check the numbers. 334.71 to 335's 860. That's over 2%. Yeah, let's do this one. All right. Well, let's go back just a little bit. Okay, this is going to be a tough one because you have to do some really hard thinking on this one. See, I don't make recommendations, but I will take a look and make an observation. Are you ready? The bottom is right here, 255. She shot up to 340. Okay, 255 to 340 is right around $90. $90 jump. A $90 jump. What was this? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. $90 jump. What is that? 2 months. $90 on a $250 stock. It's 20, almost 30. Not quite 30%, but it's definitely over 20%. So, do you think it can keep going? I don't think it can keep going. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. Think about it. Okay? She's here. That jumped up $90. Okay? A little close to 30%. I'm not jumping in that. All right. Intuit, no thank you. MP Materials. Well, let's try this one more time. MP. Who came up with this one? MP. Metal Face. Okay. Up. Ran out of steam, dude. Did you see that? Didn't take long to see that one. Okay, 5 things. You ready? The top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look, it's down, up, down, up, down, up. That big move right there. Let's zoom into that and see what that looks like because it looks like a no to me. Right there. Okay? What is that? The end of July, we're at 38, jumps up to 56. That's $16. $16 on a $38 stock. That's way over 30%. Yeah. And then today, she started coming down. Sorry, it's just a numbers game. It's nothing personal. It's just a numbers game. I like the company. I will invest in it when everything looks good. But when she jumps up, 38, 10% would be 41. Another 10% would be 47. So that's about 30%. Yeah. Yeah, no thank you. Just doesn't make any sense. At some point, you got to say no. FAC. What the hell is FAC? Knowledge. FAC. Never heard of it. FAC. Hell no. That was quick, wasn't it? We did Cintas. Love the, it's not advice, it's observation. Brittany boy, I'm in. Please provide me the information so I can get your guidance. I'm here every night. That's it. I'm here every night. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Ask whatever questions you want. Now, I do have a paid trade. Oh, what are you guys doing over here? Come on. Who's making the noise? Who's making the noise? There it is. Frederick, I see you, dude. Mute. There you go. Sorry, Frederick. Frederick, you got a question? Unmute yourself when you have a question. The noise in the background gets a little distracting. Okay, metal face. We did MP materials. Uh-oh. I restore crack screens help. EPS. Now, is that a stock or is that just earnings per share? Okay, so is EPS a stock or is it? It is. Okay. All right, I'm going to say no to this because 2 reasons. Number one, I don't buy at the high. Number two, it has no option, so no. It's a simple request. Does the company have options? Does the company have dividends? It's a yes or no question. Okay. We got another one over here on what is it? Instagram. Okay, another guy on Instagram. Yakashoki. Okay, how you doing? All right, I don't think so. Thoughts on APP? What the hell is APP? APP for you and me. No. But don't get me wrong. Who came up with APP? D-Web. David. David K. All right, David, take a look. The bottom of the year is right there with a gap down. 2 gap downs. 1 gap last week, 1 gap this week. We have the bottom. Now, here's the funny thing about investing in the stock market. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot buy any lower than the low of the year, and that is today. Well, I don't buy at the low because it could be lower tomorrow. Yeah, I like that one, lower tomorrow. Let's see what this looks like. You ready? Last 30 days. Here you go, last 30 days. 30-day high, 30-day low, down, up, big drop, another drop, new bottom. I want 2 days up, and then on the 3rd day, I will jump in. Right now, this is the bottom. So, do you like AppLovin, APP? You like it? Great. Wait for the opportunity to show up. Dropping. Wait to find the bottom. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, for me, I would never try to pick the bottom because it could be lower tomorrow. So I would wait. I'm going to write that one down so we can take a look at that one next week. Because believe it or not, next week is only a couple of days away. All right. What do we have over here? All right. All these things going on over here. We did app MU. Micron? Hell no. Come on, dude. Micron? What would make you think I want to buy anything at $900 a share? I'll zoom into it and show it to you. I mean, take a look. The top is, what is that, $12.50? The bottom is $100. Now ask yourself a question. Last year, this thing's at $100, jumps up to $1,200. Now we're sitting at $911. So let's zoom into that and see what that looks like. Okay, top, bottom, now she's going up. You want to buy it, you buy it. I ain't buying anything at $900 a share. Way too far to drop. David, nice to see you. No, Trump recommended that stock right before he jumped up. Okay. Loving the content. Thank you, Dave. I already did that one. J. Hamari, Post, P-O-S-T, P-O-S-T. No, that was quick. The reason I said no is I don't do monthly options. Months of the year just don't work for me. It's just no. Nope. David, thank you. No, I meant earnings per share on Intuit. Yep, it already was a no, so there's no sense even looking at the earnings per share. Parker, IBM. Okay, now we've been watching this for a while because that gap right there is going to fill eventually. Bottomed out here, shot up. Now they're having profit taking. So now I already have some IBM, but I'm saying no to IBM. And the reason I'm saying no to IBM this week, okay, big drop. That gap is going to fill eventually. She's going up steadily, okay? 1 week, 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week here, Okay, up, 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 up. Profit taking looks like it's starting today. So no IBM until it finds out what it's going to do. All right, thank you, Parker. David, do you have some sort of community? I'm loving the content. David, yes, I do. DM me with your number. I'll give you a buzz. I try not to sell anything while I'm live because I think it's really, what's the right word? I want to use the word gauche, but I'm not 100% sure everybody knows what that word means. Less than desirable. I don't like that. I never wanted to be one of those people who gets all on, hey, I got something for you. Buy this, buy this. No, no, no. I'm not like that. I want to share the information. It's up to you to decide whether or not you think my content or my information is valid. Then go to my website. I've written 15 books. I've been online for over 20 years. Yeah, I don't hide anything. But I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yes, I do have stuff to sell, but I'm not trying to sell you anything, if that makes sense. Raphael and Reno, what's happening? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so AAP, Advanced Auto Parts. Come on, what's going on with this one? Okay. Advanced Auto Parts, AAP. Now, we had Advanced Auto Parts for the longest time. It's going to be a no this week. But we had Advanced Auto Parts for quite a while until we finally got out of it with a profit, but not this week. That just doesn't look right. Ask yourself the 5 questions. High, low, where was it, where is it? Follow the money, where is it going? It's going down at this moment. Let me zoom in. Because see, the 1-year chart gives you a lot of information just to get, it's kind of like a setup, an introduction. Hey, have you met Bob? Hey, have you met Julie? It's the same thing. It's just an introduction. So 1 year, the high, the low, where was it, where is it, where's the motion, where's it going? That right there should stick out like a sore thumb because that's the last few weeks. So let's zoom into that. Last 30 days. That's easier to see. 30-day high, 30-day bottom. Where was it 30 days ago? Where is it now? Up, down. That's easy to see. So if it's coming down now, why would I want to jump into it? But here's the thing, okay? Anytime you see something like that, you should automatically think, say, hold on a second, I like Advanced Auto Parts, but it's coming down now. When does it look like it's going to hit the bottom and turn around? So I'm thinking maybe next week. So I'm going to put Advanced Auto Parts down for next week. AAP. That's funny. We have APP and AAP for next week. All right. Coles. Ooh, we haven't done Coles in a while. Thank you, Kevin. KSS. Coles. I was trading this thing for months and months and months. Maybe. Let's zoom in. All right. Let's zoom in. Top, bottom, is up, down, up, down. It's coming down, but what is it doing? Okay, last 30 days. Okay, stalling at the moment, 30-day bottom, jumps up, profit taking, now where's it going? Not really going anywhere at the moment, so we're just gonna hold off on it. Sorry. TY, oh TY, thank you, I can see that. Briny boy, thank you for that. Thank you. EOG, Wes, EOG. What the hell is EOG? EOG, what do you got for me? Ooh, take a look at that one. Right there should be the first thing that sticks out. Well, because the first thing you see is this, and that. But after you see that, those 5, high, low, was, is, and where is the flow going? After you see that, the next thing you should see is what's going on right there, the last 30 days. Because the last 30 days gives me a good idea of where is it going tomorrow? Where is it going Friday? Where is it going next week? Because the flow is usually where the money's going. So, last 30 days. Easy to see. Holy cow, look at that. Here. Look at this. Down, up. Down, up. Then you get the bottom here, 1, 2, 3, right there. There's your 3 days right there. 143, the 143s are going for 150. Yeah, if, hold on, don't get excited, don't get ahead of me. If I like EOG. That's it. You like it or you don't. So let's dive a little bit deeper into EOG. Covered call. There we go. Going to need the glasses because I'm an old man. I hate saying that, but it is what it is. All right, the 143s. There it is. And there we go. And let's put this right over to there. This is number 3. Clip new. Right there. Right to there. And save. And we're going to save it as 8, 12, 20, 26, number 3. There we go. Big Apple, Big Boss. Thank you. No, sorry, don't know you. All right, so we're going to save this one and find out what my rate of return on this one is. So shall we? Shall we? Let's do this. 1 covered call, EOG. 21 August, that's next Friday. The 143 call option, we're currently sitting at 142. Is that right? No, 143. Oh, there it is, 142, 144. Okay, buy at 144, sell it at 143, walk away. Oh yeah, I like doing that. So let's figure this out. Calculator, whoops, there it is. Profit, 221, right there. See, look at it, hold on. Profit, max profit, 221. All right, makes sense or it don't. All right, then we divide it by cost of the trade, including the commissions and all the fees. Cost of trade, including commissions and fees, 14,000. So let's do this. 14,079 little guys. There we go, right there. And 1.5%. Remember, my goal is 1% every single week. Well, this is giving me 1.5% for 1 week. So the question I have to myself is, do I like EOG? Is this a company that I would feel safe putting my own money, into? So let's take this up. Let's go. 1.5. And there we go. Let's clean up the computer. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Back to that. And here we go. Let's do this. EOG. E-O-G. Yeah, baby. EOG. Here we go. There it is. Whoops. I oopsed it. Here we go. White. There we go. 1 covered call, EOG, 21 August 26. That's next Friday. The 143 call option. Look at what the stock is now. 143.14. So I would be buying it 143.14, selling it for less than what I paid for it, walking away with a 221 profit. Got to put up 2,100. Sorry, 1,400. Sorry. And that gives me a profit of 1.5% for 1 week. But that same nagging question, do I like EOG enough to put my own money in? 1.5%. That's number 3. We got 2 more to go. Every night we look for 5. And no, they are not recommendations. They are observations. You got to keep that in mind. I don't make recommendations, I make observation. There's a huge difference between the two. Heard you, wait, Nick, hold on a second there, Nick. Wow, all these quick, EOJ. Walmart, we did Walmart last night. Okay, Nick. Oil field companies very big in Texas. Of course they are. What else are you going to do in Texas? Texas, you got 2 choices. You're going to be a rancher or you're going to be an oil man. That's about it. Tom Schneider, CVX. That's Chevron. CVX. Let's try this one more time. Come on, damn wires. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn this thing on. All right, hold tight for 1 second. Got it. What the hell? What? All right, I'm not going to record that one then because that's just going to be a pain in the butt. All right. Let's do this. Philip, what's happening, Philip? I like the way you spell that. Heard you speak of someone named Ray Reynolds one night. What does he do? You have to do your own research on that one. Ray Reynolds is an interesting character. He's very interesting. If I were to buy any of your books as an 18-year-old beginner investor, which one would you recommend most? You always start with number one. Always start with number one. Thoughts on the wheel strategy? Bryce, I love the wheel strategy. Not that I do it, but I do like it. Ubiquity. Okay. You got to give me the ticker symbol, though. Jeffrey, we already did MP. SCHD, hell no. Okay. Gold, sell now. Oh, hell no. You know, gold high was in January. Why would you sell? No. I don't do commodities. So that's it for those cameras. Let's go over here, see what's happening over here. CLS, we did that one. Also, DUOL. What the hell is DUOL? DUOL. Okay, sit tight. Duolingo Incorporated. All righty. Interesting. Just take a look. I'm absorbing all the information. I've never seen this company before. But here you go. There's the top. Here's the bottom. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Up, down, big drop there. Keeps on going. Finds the bottom. Now slowly rolling up. But look at how she's channeling upwards. Let's zoom into that for a second. Okay, that's beautiful if you know what you're looking at. But let's take a look at the numbers. 134.63. So the 135s are going for 205. That's over 1%. Now, I don't really know much about this company. Sit tight. We're going to keep coming to these. Hold on. Wow, all these questions. Now, I'm not ignoring your questions. It's going to take me a while to get to them, but sit tight for a second. But if you know what you're looking at, this does look lovely. Look at it. Okay, down, up, 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 and just keeps going down, up. A nice slope. It goes up, profit taking, up, profit taking, up, profit taking, up, profit taking, up, profit. I love that. It do. But who the hell are they? What the hell do they do? Let's look at the last 30 days. Unfortunately, look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So she's coming down now, so it's not the right time to buy this one, even though I do appreciate you throwing that in there. Never seen it before. But if you see something you like, always take a good, strong look at it. Go to a financial web. What the hell am I here? Yes, I am vain. I know that. But take a good look at the financial website. Do the numbers work? Is that something you feel safe in putting your money into? Okay, so let's go over to TikTok, see what they have over there. We've been spending a lot of time on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Back to you. I'm not, not dissing you or anything. But Jeffrey, do yourself a favor. Jeffrey, before I look at SCHD, because I've looked at it many times, I want you to go look at it, and I want you to tell me how many years have they consistently increased their profits year after year after year after year. You find out that, give me that number. When you do, we'll take a good look at it. So, over here, Ollie, we already did Procter & Gamble. Holy cow. All right. Derek, we just did Procter & Gamble. Bernard, how you doing? Carlo, how you doing? MP, nice to see you, Sweet Den. You have a lady boss, too. Yeah. In the poker game of life, women are the rake. Thank you for that. Hola, ¿qué pasa, amigo? CHTR, Chicago, what is that? CHTR. Let's put it in. CHTR. It is charter something. Charter Communications. Okay. Now, I don't know much about Charter Communications, who came up with Chicago, but look at this right here. Okay? Top, bottom, look at the movement. Great. But right there, look at the last 30 days. Okay? We got the 30-day bottom here at 110, shoots up to 160, profit taking. Sorry, dude, $50 right there. It's like a 45% jump. And what is this? 2.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks over close to 40%. Yeah, no. Sorry. Don't get me wrong. It's like I don't know very much about the company, but if something jumps like this to that, now she's coming down. Well, that's plain to see. That's profit taking. Because think about it. You buy it at 110, okay? 1 week you're at 145. That's a $35 increase, which is over 30%. 1 week. Well, it goes from 140 to 155. That's another $15, another 10%. So you got 30% here, another 10% there. Nothing really here. She's going sideways, starting to come back down again. So as much as you like Charter, okay, I don't like buying at the top. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Torrin Maxwell, hey, did you end up looking at Figma? You got to give me the ticker signal for Figma because I have no idea what it is. All right, next. Food. Hey, Sweet Dan, thank you about the cues. You in Canada? No. I went to Canada last year to look at a boat. There was a 60-footer. Had potential, but it wasn't made for the open ocean. It was made for rivers and lakes. So it didn't make any sense. CVS, Cam. CVS. Okay, what are we waiting for here, Cam? Take a look. Top drops down, but she's keep dropping, Cam, she keeps dropping. I like CVS, but not this week. All right, let's go. Camera number one. What's happening over at camera number one? We have, holy cow, look at all, wow, I'm way behind over here. Holy shit. All right. George, WMF. I thought that was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. WMF. WMF. What do you got? Try it again. WMF. All right, so, George, WMF. We cannot find that symbol. Sorry, George. Zohan, sir, give me a date when Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the channel you guys are on? All right. Zahan, I don't do crypto. Are you the guy who made Nope. Definitely got me mixed up with someone else. Nope, I don't do crypto. I don't know how many times I got to say that. How much weekly outcome? 1% a week. How much week at 220,000? $200 a month, but 200 less. Yeah, I get that. Derek, I missed last night. Sorry. Okay. I had to know. Okay, this is, if that's TikTok over here, how the hell did we get, all right, anyway. EPS, we did that one. MU did that one. Oh, love your content. Thank you there, David. Jamari, Post, P-O-S-T, P-O-S-T. No. Sorry, dude. I already said I don't do monthly. August, September, December, March, December. Yeah. No, those are months of the year. They just don't work for me. Okay, we did that one. I got it. Do you have some sort of community? Yes, we do. We already did those. How the hell did you guys end up over here and over there? David, if I were to buy any of your... I already did that one. All right, we did that one. We did this one. What is that? CMG. Maria! Nice to see you, Maria. CMG, you say? CMG! Ooh. Chipotle. Ow! So look at this. The high was last week, dropped down, bouncing off of this. It could be an opportunity for next week, Maria. Let's zoom into this one. Before we do, let's do it. High, low, is. Look at this. Down, up, down. What's happening right there? 32.64. The 33 is going for 57. Let's zoom into it, Maria. What do you think? Easy to see, Maria. Top, bottom, is down, up, down. Look at this. Yesterday was the bottom, today. Now, this could be. Listen closely. This could be the turning point. If it is the turning point, you have to decide what's the right time to jump in, because you can't get any lower than the 30-day period low, which is yesterday. Okay, bottom, top, there it is right there. Profit taking, bottom here. Now she's going back up. But that's only one day. Tomorrow could be 2 days. And then Friday would be the third day. That's the day I'll jump into Chipotle, CMG. CMG on my list now. Uh-oh, Wendy's. Why do I want to look at Wendy's? Hell no. Sorry, Maria, the reason I'm saying hell no to Wendy's is look at this right there. Let me zoom in so you get a better look at it. Okay? 7 to 8.80. That's almost $1.80. That's 20. That's a little over 20%. See that from here to the 20% in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days. 20% in 4 days. Yeah, no, I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. Jeffrey, it's not getting in at all better than getting in at the top and hoping that it goes higher long term. Jeffrey, my idea of long term is 30 days. Not quite the same ball game we're playing in. Now, we all want the same thing. We all want a consistent cash flow or a consistent increase in our portfolio. But you're looking for something different. Just by reading some of your content, some of the questions that you asked, you're not looking for weekly cash flow that I'm looking for. I'm already retired. I'm not delusional thinking that, the world's not going to end at some point for me and the money has to consistently grow. Uh-oh. We got a question. What is the proper way to read candles? Well, that's kind of easy. You ready? There's no name here, so I'm just going to go with the flow. Proper way to read candles. You're looking for 5. It's weird. There's a whole bunch of 5s here. We're looking for 5 things when we look at the candles. You ready? Sorry for those of you who already know this. I get questions. I like to answer the questions as they pop up. How do you read the candles? Candles are relatively easy. We're looking for 5 things. Are you ready? Okay. Candle. Let's, not either one. Doesn't matter. The wick. You have a wick on the top and you have a wick on the bottom. Like any candle has a wick. Okay? The top of the wick is the high price of the day. Top of the wick, high of the day. Bottom of the wick, low price of the day. On a green candle, okay, that was 2. Green candle, you got horizontal line, horizontal line. The bottom of the candle, not the wick, the bottom of the candle is the opening price of the day. Okay, that's on a green one. The top of the candle, not the wick, the candle itself, is the closing price. And then the distance between the top of the wick and the bottom of the wick is the range or the movement. How much did the stock move throughout the day? What was the bottom? What was the top? What's the distance between the two? Okay, that's the 5 numbers. So, a red candle, almost the same thing. Top of the wick, high of the day. Bottom of the wick, low of the day. But here's where the difference is. Okay, the top of the candle on a red day is the opening price. The bottom of the red candle is the closing price. So the 5 things you're looking for: the open, the high, the low, the close, and the range. 5. You're going to see a lot of 5s. I like 5s. They're easy. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, no way to lose. 5. Okay? So, candle. High, low, open, close. High, low, open, close. And then you just follow the bouncing ball. Yeah, follow the bouncing ball. See? Up, down, up, down, up. That's it. It's not that complicated once you see. Get it? Pharrell wants to take a look at Intel, INTC. INTC. Okay. INTC. Interesting, but no. Now, the reason why I'm saying no is take a close look, okay? The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up. What's going on right there? Let's zoom in a little closer. See, the 1 year chart gives you the whole year, okay? A year ago, today. That's whole 12 months, okay? So let's zoom in a little closer. Last 30 days, okay? Top, bottom is up, down, up, gapped here, but it kind of pulled back, so not really going anywhere at the moment. The direction is not clear. It's not obvious. So that's a no for today. Archon 18! What's going on, Archon? Nice to see you. All right. What do we have next? Okay, DOL, we did that one. Jay, what's happening, Jay? Nice to see you. Most people don't know dumb has a B. Okay, thank you there, Luke. GPU went up with NVIDIA when memory of SanDisk and CPU with Intel. What's next in this is AI crap. I want to make bank. I'm so serious. Oh, good for you. Market cap is more important than price. Okay, that's one way of looking at it. See, everything is, all right, here's an interesting thing, okay? Just, little trivia knowledge. Are you ready? Okay. There is and there isn't a difference between a Volkswagen and a Cadillac, or a Lamborghini and a pickup truck. All four of them have four wheels. All four of them run on gasoline. All four of them will get you to point A to point B. Okay? So the vehicle doesn't really matter. That's what you're saying. Okay. Well, how quickly can it get there? Well, that's another different question. Because it depends on what you're comparing things to. You think market cap is more important than price. I have a tendency to think, for me, consistency of profitability is more important than price and more important than market cap. Because I don't care how big your market is, your capitalization of the market. I really don't care. Are you small company or large company, big cap or small cap? Are you consistently progressing year after year after year? Did you make more money last year than you did the year before? Are you going to make more money this year than you did last year? Are you increasing year after year after year? Because I'm not interested in market cap. I'm not interested, me personally, I'm not interested in what the stock going to be 20 years from today. I want, because I'm 62, I'm retired, I want weekly cash flow. Market cap doesn't give me weekly cash flow. Stock price doesn't give me weekly cash flow. Okay? You need to figure out what you're looking for and design or figure out what strategy works for you. So what works for me is what I've been sharing for the past 15 or 20 years. Good quality companies that consistently increase their profits, have weekly options, and then buying them at a certain time, just before the EX date, just before they pay their dividend, jumping out as soon as they get 1 or 2%. I'm not greedy at this point in my life. I want 1 or 2% every single week. That is over 50% per year. So the amount of money that I have to invest, well, 1 or 2% every single week works perfectly for me. So yeah, you're on a different journey. You're looking at something else. My journey is 1% every single week, predictably, safely, and consistently. Okay? I'm not. You and I are not looking for the same things. Okay? Hopefully that made sense. Luke, share price means nothing. It's market cap. Thank you, Luke. Jay Gardner wants to take a look at Riley. I have some Riley. I do. Okay? But look where it is. Okay? Hold on. Okay? Top, bottom, is. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. 755 to 750 is going for 34. That's over 4%. If you like Riley. If you think Riley's a good investment for you. Okay, I don't make recommendations. It's up to you to figure out, does this make sense for me? Luke, oil reserves are the lowest they've been since the 80s. 30-year T-bond rates are the same as 2007. What about 3X oil futures? Yeah, no thank you. USA oil reserves are extremely low. Yeah, I get that. Okay, we all know why that is. Old dumb shit, freaking what the hell's his name, decided to sell off some of the oil reserves. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Oil reserves are reserved for a specific reason, not to make you look better. Okay, cancel all the drilling, cancel all this. Don't get me into politics. No, 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 no. I don't do politics. Don't get me started. There's only very few people who actually like my politics, because I'm one of those kind of people where it is what it is. Don't confuse it. Okay? All right, so Riley, here we go. Top, bottom, buzz is, look at this. Bump, 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 bump. There we go, right there, 755. Is it going to? Maybe let's zoom into this, see what that looks like. Zoom in, see what it looks like. You ready? Last 30 days, what can we expect? Okay, there it is right there. The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up, down, up. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 755. Yep, let's do this one. Let's do this. Covered call, the 750s. There we go. This is number 3. This is number 4. We're on number 4. No way. All right, we're going to save this one. New. And there we go. There it is. Number 4 for the day. And we're going to label it 8, 12, 20, 26, number 4. There it is. All right. Get this out of there. Pull up my calculator. What's this? What's this? There's something in the air. What's this? What's this? There's white stuff everywhere. What is this? All right, so one covered call, Riley, R-I-L-Y, 21 August. That's next Friday. The 750 call option. Look at this. We're at 766 now. How often can you buy something, sell it for less than what you paid for it, and still walk away with the profit? Think about that. Buy something, sell it for less than you paid for it, and walk away with a profit. Well, take a look. Okay? One covered call, 21 August, 750 call option. The stock is currently 766. So if I buy it 766, sell it at 750, I walk away with 31 bucks. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. $31 is nothing. No, 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 no. It's rate of return. What am I getting for my efforts? It's $719 per contract. So let's bring up the calculator. What is that telling me? It tells me the profit, 31 per contract. One contract, 31. 100 contracts, 3,100. Okay, 1,000 contracts, 31,000. All depends on where you are with your personal financial journey. Hold on, Apples, I'll get to that. Lucky, give me a second, I'll answer that one too. All right, so freaking glasses. Don't get old. Getting old sucks. All right, 31 is the profit. Divide it by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. One contract, $719. Okay, $719 gives me a grand total of, you ready for this? You're bitching and moaning about $31. $31 is 4.1% for 1 week. If 1% every single week is 50% by the end of the year, what do you think 4% a week is going to be? Seriously. But here's the thing. Do you like the company? Do you like the company at this current price? Do you like the company enough to put your own money on the line? Say, hey, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to hold on to it until it hits my target. Well, my target is 750. It's at 766 now. Jump in, jump out, 4%. Yeah, I could do that. All right, I'm going to save this one. All right, there we go. Riley, number 5. That's it. 5th one of the night. Oh, we got a couple more minutes before we open up the phone for phone calls. Okay. Riley. R-I-L-Y. Riley. E-O-G. Okay. There she be. Riley. All right, here it goes. Ready? 1 covered call. Riley. R-I-L-Y. 21 August. That's next Friday. The $750 call option. Yay! $31 is the profit. $719 is the investment. Hold on, look at this. It's at $766. If I buy it $766, sell it for less, $750, I walk away with $31. Big deal. It's 4.3%. 4.3% for 1 week. Okay. After this, we're going to open up questions, and we are going to phone call. Ooh, I love phone calls. All right. 4.3. That's number 5. 554.3. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. What? Where's number 5? Oh no, what did we do? We missed number 4. Shit. Wait a minute. Okay. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, I need one more. I missed one. Which one did I miss? Which one? Oh, wait a minute. I know where to find it. There it is, right. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no, we just did Riley. What was the one before Riley? Damn it, what was before Riley? Ah, shit. Oh, that's number 4. Okay, well, we need one more. Damn it. One more. What do you got? Lucky. If you sell a covered call below the strike price, will it get exercised same day or will it wait till Friday? Okay, that's a great question. Lucky's asking the question. If, in this case, I sell it for less than I paid for it, will it exercise before Friday? Here's the thing, Lucky. Whoever bought the option, I'm the seller of the option, okay? I bought the stock, $766. I'm selling it for $750. If somebody who bought it wants to exercise it the same day, that's their right. They can do whatever they want. What I want is I want to sell it for $750 or more. Well, this week, my price is set at $750. If someone takes it, great. I get more of my money back and I get my little bit of a profit, whatever the hell that is. Okay, but here in the United States, whoever buys the option can exercise it anytime they want. They don't have to wait. Shit, I got way too many questions. I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. Okay, NBiz. We already looked at that one. You missed EOG. Sorry about that, dude. Marty, nice to see you. Thanks for showing up, Marty. Apples! If the goal is to have the shares called away on Friday, why not consider monthly options on the Monday before expiration? Oh, Apple, I get that question maybe once or twice a quarter. Not very many people think of that, but here's the thing. If you miss, you're stuck with that thing for another 4 or 5 weeks or another month. And there's a big reason why I don't do monthly options. Okay? 30 days. Okay. Okay. Who asked this question? Who was it? Okay. Apples, are you ready? You see the chart behind me? You ready, Apples? Look at this. That, my friend, is 30 days. Okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. Great. 30 days ago, we're at 710. Now we're at 755. Where's it going to be in 30 days? If you miss, if you're not right, you're stuck with that for another 30 days. And every 30 days, trying to figure out once a month, where's it going, you can really, really, really get in trouble, for lack of better words. 5 days is easy, because this right here, 5 days, well, it looks like it's going to go up 5 days, maybe right around here somewhere in the next 5 days. That's easy. 30 days? No. Sorry, I don't do monthlies because the numbers just never work. And if you're wrong, you're stuck for who knows how long. So I don't do monthlies. Okay, you got that one? Carnival Vac, how you doing? Nice to see you. All right, what do we have down here? Luke, you think The Simpsons was right in 2000 when they made the episode about Trump being president and bankrupting the United States after, aired 26 years ago? Could be. You never know. Kissable, nice to see you. Luke, low volumes. It's a learning company, 900 employees. Okay. Walgreens at the corner of broken insolvent. No, not really. Walgreens got bought out and it's now a private corporation. Okay. So we did Walmart for the longest time. Thomas, thank you for that. We're probably not going to have time to look at that. Market price existing, stock X share price. Okay, thank you, Luke. What if the company does a reverse split? Then the shares skyrocket, but the market cap stays the same. Apples and oranges, Luke. You're doing something totally different than what I'm doing. Okay, stock jumps, I really don't care. I'm not looking. See, let me see if I can explain it to you in a manner of speaking, okay? All right, see if you can get this, right? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I live here and the grocery store is here, okay? Whether I pick up a cab, an Uber, a Lyft, bicycle, tricycle, or walk, I want to get from my house to the grocery store. Does it really, really matter what vehicle I take, point A to point B? I don't care. I'm looking for 1% every week. I'm not looking for capital appreciation, which sounds like what you're looking for. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is no right or wrong answer here. This is just my journey. My journey is a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% every single week using pre-qualified dividend stocks that consistently profitable, jumping in before the EX date, jumping out before the EX date, jump in before the EX date, get out before the EX date, collect 1% and move on to the next company. But here's the thing. I will come back to that company because I take all the companies that I like and I put them in a calendar. Every 90 days, I will look at Riley. I'm looking at it today. Well, great. I won't look at it again for 90 days because they pay their dividend every 90. I don't think Riley has a dividend, but that's not the point. The companies that I do like, every 90 days, I look at them. I don't bring in new companies to look at. It's always the same ones over and over and over again. And those, dividend kings, dividend aristocrats, dividend champions, dividend contenders. It's only about 350 different companies. There's 11,519 to look at. Well, I don't care about those 11,200, whatever. I'm only interested in those companies that are consistently profitable. That's it. Pharrell, we looked at Intel already. Oh, wow. All right, Lunar. Dell wants to take a look at Lunar. You know what? Let's open up the phone for conversation. This is going to cut you guys off because that's where the phone is. Let's do this. Are you ready? Who wants to come down and chat today? Chat today, chat today. Who wants to come down and chat today? Uh-oh. There we go. Phone line is open. 727-543-9418. Phone line's open. Who wants to call first? While we're doing that, let's keep going through these. What if the company does a reverse split? Okay, that's happened to me before. I hate reverse splits. But hey, they do happen. You are correct. All right, next. All right. All right, we looked at that one. We looked at that one. Uh-oh.
Unknown caller.
Good evening. Come on down. What's happening? What's happening?
Hi, my name's Rob. I've been following you. I had a question. You just said that you get out before the expiration date. Is that what you usually do on Fridays?
You didn't hear me right. I said the EX date. The EX date is the date that stock pays its dividend.
Okay. So you let them expire if they filled either way.
Assigned. Yes, correct. I asked myself, all right, wait, hold on a second. I ask myself every single day, every single position, 5 questions. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it right now? Where does it look like it's going? What should I do? The first 4 questions are easy. Question number 5 is the tough one. And I'm going to give you a quote from John F. Kennedy. You ready?
Ready.
We cannot answer the questions of tomorrow with the information we possess today.
I like that.
Do you remember when he said that?
I don't, but I like that. I
Okay.
should probably.
Okay, see, that was when he was trying to go to the moon. See, we do not choose to go to the moon because it's easy. We choose to go to the moon because it is difficult. We cannot answer the questions. How do we get to the moon and back safely with the information we possess today? That's what he was talking about. We can't
Okay, so sorry.
we can't answer the questions of what am I going to do if this happens, if that happens. The first 4 questions are easy. What did I buy? Well, take this one. What did I buy? Riley, 755. What did I sell? I sold the Riley 750s. Okay, where is it at right now? Well, it's at 755. Where does it look like it's going? Well, it looks like it's still going up. Those 4 are easy. Question number 5 is, what do I do? Well, at this moment in time, I don't want to chase it going up because it's getting ready to go over to the high of the year, and I just don't like having the high. That make sense?
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't matter where it goes because you have your option at 750. They're going to exercise it anyway. So it does. If it goes higher, good. At least you know you're going to be out of it for the percentage that you signed up for.
Exactly. And what happens when it hits like $8 and it starts to come back down again? Well, I'm going to buy it again once it gets down to the level it makes sense. I'm always looking at the same stocks over and over and over again. So maybe I'll get out of Riley this week and I won't look at Riley again for another 30 days because it's going to take a while to hit the high, drop back down, and then bounce off of that. Then I will jump back in. It's always a process. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. So when they're bouncing off the bottom and getting ready to go back up again, if I like the company and the numbers work, I'll jump in again.
Now, is there a list of the 350 stocks?
Yeah. Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, anything on Warren Buffett's list. Or you can go to the website, the10minutetrader.com. They're on there. Or you can just go to Google, the Dividend Kings list 2026.
Okay, Dividend Kings list. Thank you.
All righty. All righty. Anybody else? All right. Well, the phone line is still open for those who want to call. Let me go through some more of these questions. We still got to find one more stock. One more. Come on. We got to come. Chevron. We looked at Chevron. Johnny puts Path. Ooh, P-A-T-H. Denny? Is that Deanie? All right, Path. P-A-T-H. Okay. What does Path look like? P-A-T-H. That kind of reminds me of that song. V-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. In the summer. I'm going to say no to this one. Had a nice jump, though. Who came up with this one? Okay, Danny. Nice. Look at this. But it went from 10 to 16. That's a $60 jump. Let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay, what do you think? Okay, a couple of weeks ago it was at $10. Now she jumped up to 16. Profit taking's taken place. So we won't look at Path again for another 30 days or so. Dawn! Microsoft, MSFT. Ooh, I like Microsoft. One of those companies just keeps on keeping on. We're going to say no to this one also only because, don't look at this, right? She went from 350 to 520. Now she's profit taking. It's coming back down now. Hunokili. Okay, Hunokili wants to look at Hertz, HTZ. Now, I had Hertz, HTZ, but I got out of Hertz because it did something really crazy. Take a look. Okay, the high, the low, bounces up. Look at that. Nice. We're at 280 now. Do I want to jump back into this? Take a look. Top tier, bottomed out. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days going up. The 280. All right, let's get rid of this. Delete that. Okay. The 250s are going for 46, which means I'm losing 30 cents right off the top, 30 cents off that, 16. I walk away with 16 cents on a $2.50 stock. Let's do Hertz because the numbers just look good. If you like, I want to show you. We're going to end the day with Hertz. I want to show you something. So for all you other guys, I'm sorry about that. We just didn't have enough time to get to everything. Why did that stop? Okay. So Hertz is going to be the last one for the evening. I want to show you some. Wait a minute. Why does that keep doing that? Okay. Anyway. All right. So Hertz. Let's do this. Hertz, last 30 days. There we go. Well, 30 days, maybe not a good idea. What do you think? I mean, it's still going up. Look. But look at the 30 days ago. 30 days ago, we're at 180. We dropped down to 150. Now we shot up to 280. So from 150 to 280 is almost a 100% increase. Okay, so let's keep on doing this. You ready? All right, so covered call on this one. We're going to do the 250. And there we go. And bring this down. Whoops. Bring this down here. Right there. All right. Number 5, here it is. Okay, right there. All the way over to there. There it is. Save. Okay, we're saving it as 8, 12, 20, 26, number 5. There we go. That's number 5 for the day. Yay! Bring this back up to there. Bring me my calculator. Let's take a look at the numbers. Are we ready? 1 covered call, HTZ. That's right. Let's get rid of the phone lines in case somebody wants to call. Yes, no, maybe. All right, whatever. All right. 1 covered call, Hertz, HTZ, August 26, 21 August. That's next Friday. The $2.50 call option. We're at 280 right now. So we're losing 30 cents right off the top. But we're walking away with 40 something. So we're actually walking away with over 2 or 3%. So let's do the numbers. Are you ready? I know $16 doesn't sound like a lot, but the contract is only $2.34. $234 for one contract. Okay, so calculator, glasses, if you don't mind. Here we go. All right, $16 is the profit. We're going to divide that by the cost of the trade. See, max profit 16. Cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $234. Ouch. 234 gives me a rate of return. That can't be right. No, incorrect. Okay, I'll try it again. $16 is the profit. Divided by the investment, 234. 6.8%. 6.8% for 1 week for Hertz. If you like Hertz. If you like Hertz. 6.8. Wow. Hertz. All right, so let's clean this up. And then we're going to answer questions. No more stocks for the night. Just questions and answers, if you please. Here we go. HTZ. All right, Hertz. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Well, come on. There it is, right there. One covered call, HTZ. That's Hertz. 21 August 26th. That's next Friday. The $2.50 call option. We're at $2.80, and we're selling it for 30 cents less than when we paid for it, walking away with a lousy $16 per contract, but each contract's only $234. And it was, how much was it? I know I have to keep asking myself these questions. What was the profit? Profit was 6.8%. 6.8 for 1 week if you like Hertz. It's always going to come down to that very last question. Do I like this company? Does this company seem like a place where I can put my money in there? Save around 25% on coin. I'm not going to do that. You've got numbers on your screen. Thank you, Metal Face. All right, so what company does a reverse split? Oh, yeah. We got that question. Okay, done. We got two over here. All right, so we're going to answer some questions. We're not going to really look at anything else, but I'll answer some questions. Riverside, nice to see you. Den, Lord Stevie, Madrid, Apple. We'll take a look at Apple tomorrow. Mayor, Marvel tomorrow. Ollie, nice to see you. Ollie, we did Procter & Gamble earlier today. Plus the compounding of it every day or every week, yeah. Sandy, Sadie, yeah, okay. Sadie. Gummas, if I am put MU in NBIS, will it be a good choice? Now, I really can't answer that question for you, Gummas, that's his name, Gummas. I can't answer that question for you because I don't know anything about you. So I can't say, hey, this is a great opportunity for you, because I don't know you. I can't give you that answer. But if you want, you can DM me your number and I will give you a buzz. Now, for anyone, couldn't what was that? It said something. I couldn't do something. Any thoughts on Nike? Ian, we'll take a look at Nike tomorrow. Okay? Remind me tomorrow. Ian, tomorrow, Nike. All right, so I can't tell you what's right for you, but if you want to have a conversation, DM me your number. Either send your phone number here, not on the screen. Okay, whatever platform you're on, there is a bio which tells you how to get a hold of me. So you can send me your number, I'll give you a buzz. All right? Intel, we already did that. Ming Jing, nice to show up. Brian, what's up? What's up, Brian? Nice to see you. Oak Tree Mike, nice to see you, Oak Tree Mike. Marlo, thank you. Rashid, thank you. Brian, DraftKings, we'll look at it tomorrow. Kroger, tomorrow. CLS, we already did CLS. Ooh, Target, Dividend King, nice, no birds. Okay, TSLL, yay. SMCI, okay, Wally, do me a favor. We'll take a look at SMCI tomorrow. Sign up tomorrow when you do. I don't know what that is, caught in my throat. Okay, tomorrow, Wally, do me a favor. Go into Yahoo Finance. I don't know why it keeps cutting me off. SMCI, yeah. Go into Yahoo Finance or any financial website. Take a look at the dividends for SMCI and then calculate how many years have they consistently increased their dividends. Okay, how many years? 1, 5, 10? Okay. All right. Sweet Den. Yuri! What's happening, Yuri? Nice to see you. Vicky, nice to see you, Vicky. SoFi, we'll look at it tomorrow. Can we do SoFi? Yeah. Jing. All right, we'll look at SCH tomorrow after you look and tell me how often have they increased the dividends. All right, Big Joe. I got $60,000 my dad passed, and I put it all into a brokerage in Charles Schwab. Any advice? Yeah. Nike, we'll do Nike tomorrow. my advice is don't be too eager to jump into anything. Learn what it is you need to know in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Well, that I couldn't answer for you until you and I had a conversation. Because there's a few things I would need to know. How old are you? What is your risk factors? What is the number that you need to live comfortably for the rest of your life? There's a lot of questions. Brian Apple, we'll do that tomorrow. Ray, what's going on, Ray? Oh shit, we have a lot to do. Soundhound tomorrow. Nike tomorrow. Dig, do you do 5 a day or 5 a week? 5 a day, Dig. Black Gold, Texas Tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Eric Willie will do ERCEC tomorrow. Okay. STS Marketing, nice to see you. Kyle, nice to see you. R Shark. Brian Rufo. Keep watching. Thank you, Brian. Ralphie Turt. Hut. HUT. What the hell is that? Ask me tomorrow. What is the software you are using? Okay, Brian, it's not software. Okay? It is a trading platform where you actually buy and sell. Okay? So it's called Think or Swim, and it's offered through Charles Schwab. All right? The other thing I use is Yahoo Finance, and that's not a software either. That's a financial website. You know who Yahoo is? Ralph, 3 or 4 times I've asked you in the last days. All right, Ralph, that's the way you want to be. HUT. You got to show up earlier, dude. HUT, there it is. Okay. Who asked for HUT? Ralph, you ready? Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, what's going on right there? 90.77, the 90.77, the 91s are going for 470. Ooh, 470, that's a nice number. So it would have me to think they're offering over 4%. Why? Why are they offering over 4%? Well, for that, we're going to go to Yahoo Finance. HUT. Dividends only. That's why they're offering 4%. They have no dividends. Okay, they have no dividends. Okay, let's check out the summary. I can't reach that far. Summary. Is this company profitable? What are the earnings per share? Uh-oh. Ha ha! You're not going to like this, dude. Look. That's a big fat no. I don't ever invest in anything that's losing money. This thing's losing $5.52 per share. No. That's a hell no. Next. Spider, we'll take a look at that tomorrow. It's interesting what you explained. Thank you. PayPal, we'll take a look at that one tomorrow. Soundhound tomorrow. Call. Does implied volatility feel low right now? Feels low in the global conflict going on. Okay, Kale, thank you. Remember, Kale, there's always someone buying, always someone selling. No matter what's happening in the world. Someone's always buying, someone's always selling. Okay? TFLO tomorrow. Aki, SKHY tomorrow. I am tomorrow. Spider, what are your thoughts on TFLO tomorrow? Tomorrow, we'll look at it tomorrow. You didn't see my messages. Yes, I did see your message. Okay, Ralph. Listen closely, Ralph. Okay? I have 9 cameras. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which means I have 9 screens to look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. which means anywhere between 5 and 50. 5,000 and 50,000 people will show up every single night. So you're not the only dancer on the dance floor, which also means there's a lot of other people asking questions. I cannot read every single question that pops up when it pops up. I have to go as quickly as I can. I got those done, those done, those done, those done, those done, those done. I got those done. I got 2 left to do. That one and that one. I can only do so much. 5 minutes left and I will quit your profile. Thank you there, Ralph. Yeah, I get it. Collis. I have no idea what Collis is. Spider. TFLO. We said tomorrow. We said tomorrow. We said tomorrow. Tony, are you even profitable? All right. Tony, thank you for the question. Tony wants to know if I'm even profitable. Well, at this point in time, I think my account is up like 35% from the beginning of the year. But think of it this way, Tony, okay? There's 52 weeks in a year. As of July 1st, 26 weeks have done and gone. Okay, 26 weeks are gone from January to July 1st. That's 26 weeks. That's 52 weeks in a year. Okay, so the month of July, 4 weeks. Okay, so 26 and 4 makes 30. We are now officially in week number 2 for August. That would be week number 32 for the year. Okay? Okay, so we're in week number 32 for the year. I'm already up 35%. Okay, so legit ways to decrease tax liability. Simple. You put everything in a corporation's name, get it out of your own personal name, then you're taxed at a corporate level. If you're taxed at a corporate level in a state that has no corporate income taxes, what do you think of that? And federal taxes. Listen closely. Federal taxes are a requirement, are mandatory. Federal taxes, mandatory. Federal income taxes are voluntary. Okay, so do what you think is right for you. Okay, but remember that there's a distinction between federal taxes, federal income taxes, state taxes, corporate taxes, blah, 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 blah. Put the tax in the right category in which it goes. Corporate taxes, you're stuck at the corporate level. Personal taxes, well, they're voluntary. FLY, Wally will do that tomorrow. Cam, thank you. TY, what's worth looking into for my first time? Dividend kings, dividend aristocrats, dividend champions, dividend contenders, anything on Warren Buffett's list. So no thoughts on TFL. Jesus Christ, you just don't give up, do you? TFLO. TFLO. Hell no. What the hell is that? Fuck no. Waste my freaking time on something like that. Sorry, that's my thoughts on TFLO. Duke Energy, that's a monthly, that's a no. That's to sell at a loss, though, right? Okay, I don't know about that one. Warren Buffett's list, that one. What dividend stocks do you recommend? I don't make any recommendations. I make observations. Observations. You ask me about a stock, I'll take a look at it, and I will observe what the numbers look like. 2 quarts. That's to sell at a loss, though, right? I have no idea. Life, HUT, we already looked at that one. BB, thank you. Darren, Pepsi, love Pepsi, I do. Ask me tomorrow. Christopher, ETD. All right, we'll look at that one tomorrow. What's best to start? Best to start is to get your mind straight. Because when I say you get your mind straight, you're doing something that most people don't do. You're looking to invest totally differently. Because my whole life, it was always annual percentage rate. Hey, let's get a CD at 2%. Annual percentage rate. It wasn't until I thought about retiring, I was like, wait a second. How can I do this consistently? Anyway, all right. Smitty, keep showing up. KM, nice to see you. Oh, hey, we're at the end of this one. Can we copy trade you? Sure, if you like to, but I don't make recommendations. But you have unrealized losses, right? I have zero. Well, yeah, you do. You are right. Okay, phenomenal Phil. You are 100% correct. I do have unrealized losses. He's right about that. Here's the thing. Let me see if I have one off the top of my head. That's not the right one. All right, I'll give you a perfect example. Hold on. I need my phone for a second. I gotta sign into this. I need my phone for a second to get this right one, because he asked me a question. Holy shit, that jumped up nicely. LRCX, that's what I was looking for. All right. All right, phenomenal Phil. Do I have unrealized losses? You are 100% correct. I do. RLCX. LRCX. Here we go. You ready, phenomenal Phil? Check this out. Here we go. Now, phenomenal Phil is questioning me about my unrealized losses. And he's 100% correct. I do have unrealized losses. You ready? Now, Phil, do you remember the part where I said, rule 1, never buy anything you don't want to own long term? Okay. Rule number 2, never sell at a loss. Okay? Now, unrealized loss. How can we copy trade? You join my morning trading group. That's how you trade. Then you just watch what I'm doing. Cam, okay, hold on, Cam, you might want to see this, because this is a very important question. So, I do have unrealized losses. You ready for this? Here we go. So, Lamb research. Okay? The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up. I am into LRCX at 393. 393. That's what I'm in at. 393. What is it at now? It's at 326. 326. So yeah, I do have a huge unrealized loss. But hold on. Okay? 393, that's the price I paid for it. 500 shares, 393. Yay! Now it's at 326. Huge unrealized loss. But here's the thing. When I say never sell at a loss, I have no intention of selling it for less than that. But here's the thing. I'm doing the 350 call option. What is the 350 for this week? All right. Who came up with this one? All right, phenomenal Phil. Are you ready? All right, we don't need this. Okay. You ready, Phil? 393, okay, is my cost basis. That's what I'm in at. So 1% of 393, okay? So remember I said 1% every single week. Now, I bought it at 393 and it's at 320, whatever it is. So I'm not selling the 320s. I'm selling the 350s. And the 350s are right there. And the 350s are paying. Are you ready for this? $5.35. Okay? So, Phil, even though I'm in at 393, and the stock is currently at 326, I'm selling the $3, the 3, okay. So, you're right. I do have an unrealized loss. I'm in at 393. Okay, the stock's at 326. That's a big drop. It's like 70 bucks. Okay, but this week I'm selling the 350 call options for the 21st of August, and I'm collecting 535 per share. So what does that mean? 535 per share. Okay, calculator. 535 per share. Oh, wait, let's get rid of this. Hold on, I did that wrong. $5.35 per share. And then we're selling the 350 call. Wait a minute. I'm in at 393, so we're going to divide that by 393, and that gives me a grand total of, you ready? What did it come up to? So for this week, even though the stock is down like $70 from the 393 I jumped in at, I'm still getting 1.36% this week, even though the stock is down from my purchase price. So remember that. When I say never sell at a loss, well, I'm in at 393. I'm selling the 350s, and the stock's only at 320. So my risk is from the 320 to 350. And if it hits 350, well, then yeah, I have to do something. But here's the thing. Every day, twice a day, what did I buy? I bought this at 393. What did I sell? I sold the 350s. Where is it? It's at 126. Where does it look like it's going? It looks like it's going up. What should I do? Well, I don't have to do anything today because it didn't jump over 350. And I'm going to set an alert just in case the stock. Here, watch this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I'm going to take my cursor. Let's get rid of this. All right. Now, when this happens, Phil, I take my cursor, put it right there, right click, create an alert. Okay? And this baby pops up. Well, I'm in at 393, but I sold the 350s. So I want to set my alert at 350. So I want to take this, get rid of all that, and go 350. Okay? So I just created an alert at 350. So if the stock hits 350, remember, I'm in at 393. I sold the 350 option this week. The stock is currently at 326. I get plenty of room, and I'm still picking up 1.36% just for this week. And then next week I'll pick up another 1.3 or 1.4, 1.5, whatever it is. But hit create, and there's my alert right there. So if the stock gets close to that, I get an alert. I get an email, I get a text, and I get a notification on my trading account. So you are 100% correct. I do have an unrealized loss, but you know what else I have? I have control over 500 shares of that stock, so I can do anything I want with it. I can sell the 327s. I can sell the 480s. I can sell the 370s. I can sell the 340s. I can sell whichever one of these I want. I want cash flow. Okay, I'm at 390. That's way right here. I could sell the 390s and still pick up 70 cents a share. But I think the 350s right here, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven strikes out of the money. I think 7 strikes out of the money is pretty safe. But that's a you question. Does it make sense to you? But you're right. I am at an unrealized loss. But here's the thing. Ready, Phenomenal Phil? I'm going to say this really slowly so you get this quick. All right, ready, Phil? Just because the stock is below my purchase price, it is not a loss until I accept it. You understand what that means? The stock can go all the way down to $3. I bought it at $3.93. It could go all the way down to $3 until I accept the $3. It's not a loss. It's just down a little bit. That's all. Cam, you're welcome. Yep. All right. All right, so one more set of questions. Jeff, cost basis is being lowered every week. That's true also. But I'm not looking at the cost basis. I'm still leaving at the 393. I will never. Jeff, even though the cost basis keeps dropping from all the premiums and the dividends I collect, I will never, ever, ever sell it for less than 393. Okay? But that's me. You have to figure out what works for you. Who do we have? Mauricio. What's happening, Mauricio? And what is this one? Jatin Corona. Okay. Aljoba. Is any stock pay dividend per month? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. All right, so over here, Dell, Lunar, tomorrow. Sherry, USAR, tomorrow. Football Legends, did you cover silver? No, I don't do silver. That's a commodity. Briny Boy, thank you for that. Maria, thank you. You're welcome. Jamar, DraftKings, tomorrow. I Restore Cracked Screens, Texas Roadhouse, tomorrow. New here, thank you so much for your content. You're awesome. Hope you're enjoying your retirement. Actually, my retirement's pretty freaking awesome. You know, I do wish I had a little bit more money so I can do more things. But I am where I am, and I'm okay where I am. Okay? So, you know, I was brought up poor. So where I am now is freaking awesome as compared to where I came from. Vicky, we'll take a look at Hood tomorrow. Dell, Lunar tomorrow. Let's try Energy BTU, guessing it's consistently profitable. Thank you for that, but we'll take a look at it tomorrow. This guy, Ruben, I'll take 1% every week. Hey, I do it too. Okay, this guy, Ruben, you're new here. Thank you. Scotty, what time? Tomorrow, 8, every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? The gold standard. Can you explain moving averages? Yes, I can, but it has nothing to do with what we're doing. Okay? The golden standard. All right? I can explain it to you, but it has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Your tenacity is out of this world. Thanks. Thank you, Maria. What do I think of it if it hits 350? All right, Felix, are you ready? I'm going to say this slowly for you, Felix. You ready? What did I buy? 393. What did I sell? I sold the 350s. Where is it right now? 326. Where does it look like it's going? It looks like it's going up. What should I do? Now, the option expires on Friday, 2 days from now. So I have 2 days to take a look at what to do if the stock hits 350. Well, like, again, the John F. Kennedy quote, I cannot tell you what I'm going to do if it hits 350 until it hits 350. Because the number for buying it back is going to be different. The number for selling next week is going to be different. And all the numbers are going to change every single day. That's why I ask the same question every single day. What did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it? Where's it going? What should I do? Okay? Joba. TELUS gives a 10% dividend but lost 25% of its value. So am I in a profit or a loss? Hold on a second. Aljoba, we'll take a, you know what, ask me that question tomorrow. We're at 10:26. I'm usually done at 10. I get 26 minutes over. Let me keep on. Let's do that one tomorrow, okay? Okay, I'll be here tomorrow. If you show up early and ask that exact same question, I will take a look at it. I will prioritize it, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, thank you, Joba. I'll catch that one tomorrow. Connor, ENVX tomorrow. Uh-oh, what did I miss? You missed EOG. Sorry, dude. All right. Slay Hut, nice to see you. Joe Schmoho, nice of you to join us, dude. KLAC tomorrow. Cisco. Okay, C.A. Smith. Cisco, CSCO, was the very first one we did today. Very first one we did, so you missed that one. Lunar, we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Any thoughts about Nike? We'll do that one tomorrow. LMT, Lockheed Martin tomorrow. Yep. What do you do if it hits 350? Again, Miss Felix, thank you. I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. I will deal with that when it happens. At this moment in time, it's at 326. It's $24 away from 350. That's a long way away. Okay? And take a look at the chart. Whoops, that went too far. Damn, I hate when that happens. All right, I'm not going to bother. We'll do that tomorrow. Your tenacity is out of the world. Thank you, Maria. All right, great. Shred, thank you. Oh, that's it. That's it. Every single question has been answered. Woohoo! Oops. All right. That being said, you guys have a great night. We'll do this all over again tomorrow. Yeah, now we need some mood music. Mood music! Some people don't like my mood music. That's okay.
Stars and dragons to the fixing the world rest the sea. Your heart set on giving, no matter the strain, building your legacy through blood and rain. To use the fire in your soul.
Retired, they say, with a wink and a grin. The podcast is rolling. Drew, just leaving, dude. Nice to see ya. Stars, never say.